Pakistan has been resorting to its usual antics to try and stoke unrest in Punjab and Kashmir. Its agenda is called K2, referring to Kashmir and Khalistan. After India's Kashmir move, there seem to be more attempts now on part of Pakistan to try and revive the Khalistani movement in the border state of Punjab. On the auspicious day of the 550th birth anniversary of Guru Nanak, Pakistan has put up these posters now on your screens of Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale at one of the most revered Sikh shrines there, Nankana Sahib, the shrine which commemorates the birth of Guru Nanak. Pakistan had earlier evoked India's ire for using Khalistani leader Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale in the Kartarpur corridor promotional video as well. And once again, those images are surfacing right next to that shrine on a holy and auspicious day like this. Let's get in further details now from our principal diplomatic correspondent, Siddhant Sibul, who's joining us on the broadcast. Extremely unfortunate, Siddhant, that on a holy and auspicious day like this, we're seeing these posters that have been put up at that very shrine. Not surprising, though, many would say, since similar images were also used in the Kartarpur corridor promotional video by Pakistan.
Well, yes, Molly, this, of course, comes just days after we saw the opening of Kartarpur corridor. Pakistan again using the holy sites for their own propaganda purposes. And in the visuals, you can see Bhindranwale's picture as well, one of the terrorists who was killed in the 1984 operation. And his picture was also shown in the video, the proposal video that was released by the Pakistani government on Kartarpur corridor. So clearly that is something that India has highlighted its concerns after the Kartarpur corridor and before the Kartarpur corridor was to be opened. But Pakistan continuing with its policy, something that of course the Indian establishment will be taking up again. But we know that there are concerns about how Pakistan aims to revive Khalistani terrorism again in the Indian province of Punjab. But to thwart the entire any attempts to revive militancy in Punjab, terrorism in Punjab, we know that the Indian security establishment is also ready with its own plans and will make sure that there is no revival despite Pakistan using the holy shrines in its own territory for their propaganda.
Right, and help our viewers better understand, Siddhant, how time and again Pakistan has resorted to these antics. We've seen how during the Kartarpur corridor inauguration, during the promotional video, and now on the 550th birth anniversary of Guru Nanak. And the larger message that this really sends out about the Pakistani establishment and its attempts.
Well, this is not the first time that Pakistan has used holy shrines for Khalistani propaganda. And in the past also we have seen Pakistan using these places for the propaganda purposes. In fact, India, during the conversation on the Kartarpur corridor, number of times India had raised the issue. In fact, because of the Indian pressure, Khalistani leaders were removed from the Pakistan Sikh Gurudwara Prabandhak Committee. But we know Pakistan aims to use these people who are still in Pakistani territory as assets against India. We also saw how during the inauguration of the Kartarpur corridor on Saturday, the Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan said, Sidhu Hamara hai, meaning Sidhu is ours, which of course showcases how Pakistan has been using the entire process also for its own advantage. We know that the mask slips off usually from the Pakistani narrative, and today is one of those days when the mask is slipping off, especially using these holy sites for the Khalistani propaganda. Absolutely unfortunate to say the least. We're going to leave it there for the moment. Siddhant Sibul, appreciate very much joining us with those details and inputs on what's the latest attempt by Pakistan to use those images of Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale. Those posters have now been put up at Nankana Sahib on the 550th birth anniversary of Guru Nanak.